I'll ask everybody to stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, which is now under new leadership.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, I was just gonna tell you guys, Lorenzo said his son is receiving an award
Yeah.
and he was gonna come here immediately after the award.
I told him that
I said I highly doubted it.
yeah, I told him don't sweat it. There's nobody here because Porter's at the same event.
Oh, okay.
So I says don't sweat it.
How about Ben? He has the same event.
He's in Vegas. I know.
This time next week, I'll be on the MC.
This is roll call, in
MSC.
case you don't know.
Roll call.
All right.
Call the meeting and then roll call. We pledged allegiance, we're now allegiancers, and we're prepared to take comments from the public on the ordinance. Eric, would you give us a summary of the ordinance, please?
This is an amendment to the Code of Ordinances, street excavations and traffic control. This came through the street committee at the request of the city engineer, and it has a lot to do with work that's being done. There are often utilities or whatever that when they come in, they install the stuff, and this is about repairing sections of the road that get dug up, whether it's to fix the main or whatnot, or even with the developments. This is about properly putting the street back, repaving it properly, because a lot of times it's not done, whether it's a utility, the various utilities that do it. So one of the sections is it's sections paragraph C of section 14-51 permit, and the change is extension of a utility, main, sewer, water, etc., as necessitated due to any approval of development will require full width milling and paving of said street. Full length of the utility main extension, that's one of the changes. Then you go down to section 14-53. And another addition to that is any work involving installation or replacement of 100 feet or more will require the entire width of the road to be built and paved to the extent determined by the city engineer or superintendent of highways and bridges. Included in this work is the replacement of any ADA ramps within the work zone as per ADA requirements. Any road repairs due to the failure of a water service leak or water main break will require a full width mill and pave to the limits as determined by the city engineer and or the superintendent of highways and bridges. And the work shall be warranted for 2 years. That's those are the only changes. This is an existing ordinance. And the changes that I read are amendments to such. It's to make sure that when they do these repairs, that it is done to the standards set by the city engineer and the superintendent of highways and bridges. And in the ordinance, it does contain fines. If
next question.
Yeah, it was my
if
question.
necessary. Yep. So that's really pretty much it.
Okay, Eric, good summary.
Yep.
Anyone from the public that wishes to address the board on this change to the ordinance? If so, kindly come up, sign your name in with the clerk, and then the clerk will call the names in the order that they will receive. Is there anyone who wishes to address the board? Is there anyone who wishes to address the board? there anyone that wishes to address the board on this ordinance? Apparently not.
Close the public portion. Hearing.
Motion made to close the public portion.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second,
Okay, I heard a second from the audience and a second from the stage. And I don't see any people here now. So there'll be no further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
aye.
All I heard was people in favor, so declare it unanimously in favor of closing the public portion. They declare the public hearing to be closed unanimously.
Motion to adjourn.
We'll, just to be on the safe side, we'll give one last call. Anyone from the public who wishes to address the board, there being nobody, a motion to close the public hearing is in order.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
there's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Declare it unanimous. The meeting, the public hearing is closed at 10 minutes after 7. I believe that's, there'll be in the next Board of Aldermen meeting is when the board will be asked to vote yes or no on the changes suggested. And we'll do that the next Board of Aldermen meeting. We have no further business. The meeting is hereby closed at 7:11 p.m.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, is there a second?
Second.
Motion made and second, discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You can't leave until we take the motion.
I thought we already adjourned.
No, we didn't.
Adjourn twice.
Okay,
Now we are.
in favor.